we are going to get started on these. We're going to pull those 2 fenders down, start scuffing them up, and we're going to do a Fotina or fake patina paint job. And I've got some leftover paint that I might try to implement here. And I picked up some new, I got some rust converter for some of the roached out parts. And then I've got black primer, gray primer. I got white, an eggshell white. And then I have some gunmetal gray that I can get in there. And I like the combination of gunmetal gray and blue. So we'll see if we can work that in. I don't think I'm going to go with the green because I think that would be too much of a contrast. So let's get busy on that right now. All right, so I've got this I got this all sanded and scuffed down. I also worked on cleaning some of this up to get it into its normal position. I did a lot of work over here. This was all caved in and rolled under, and this was rolled under also. And you got to understand, this was on a mud truck that was running agricultural tires. They definitely made contact a few times and bent some things up. But basically, this is where we're at, and I'm not going to do any more detail work on this than what I have here, because that's not the point. That's not what we're doing. We're basically going to do a Fotina on this, and I'm going to do the back side with a coat of primer, and then on this side, I'm going to play with the colors, combination of colors to see what I like, and I'll show you that as I go. All right, this is where I'm at now, and I can't say that I love it or like it, but I'm going to, this is my first shot at it, and then I'm going to basically let this dry, and then I'm going to start blending it together, and I can add the black and the gray primer as needed, and basically tinker with it from there and see what I end up liking and disliking. I can take and get rid of that blue if I want to, or I can blend in more of the white, or I can blend in more of the gunmetal gray. It's all up to my artistic likings. So let's see where it goes from here. I'm going to let this dry probably the majority of the day, and then maybe come out to see if I can knock some of it down, start sanding it, see where it comes out. All right, if you look on that fender there, and you can see it here, I took this one off of that fender. It was glued on. And you know, I've been around these Jeeps like forever, and I don't remember ever seeing a custom cruiser badge on any full-size Jeeps. So I looked it up on the internet, and guess what? This is actually a badge for an Oldsmobile series of station wagons. So no, this doesn't belong. This is heresy. You can't have this on a Jeep. So we started sanding everything, and we sanded down these potholes or the rust craters that are in here. And what we'll do is we'll wipe this down with some alcohol after blowing it out. And these low spots here, we'll paint those with black primer also. And that way, after it dries, we'll sand it again, get it into a little bit of this base color. And then the low spots, which are the imperfections, will be highlighted in black. And that's what we're trying to do, is we're trying to emphasize the imperfections. All right, so we're back at it again. The paint basically hardened up so that I can scuff it. And this is the first wet sanding that I did. And it is blending everything together just like I wanted. And you got the multiple layers of paint that you're able to blend in as if it was like really old, had been painted several times and the sun burned it out. One of the things that I did do also is on some of the cavitation from all the rust and the dimples that are in from the rust is I used a black paint marker and I filled those holes in where I want to highlight the divot. And there's not a whole lot of it because I'm happy with the way the darker colors kind of filled in. But I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to do another light sanding on it when it dries. And then I'll make the decision on whether or not I want to clear coat it. I think if I'm going to do a clear coat, it'll definitely be a matte finish. So let me see what clear coat, matte finish clear coat I can find at the car parts store. And this one here is, I like it. I like it. It's turning out good. And I'm going to throw that up on the wall and start the other one. All right, so we have gotten to the point where I'm finished. Now, obviously, you could spend more time detailing this, trying to make it perfect or whatever, but I wanted to get it up on the wall. So this is what we have. Now, if you look real close, let me get up on the ladder there. Yeah, this is the muscle grill. I'm really happy with that. And then the two fenders. The fender on this side is pretty roached out, even on this surface here towards the front and on the piece there. This one here is not in really bad shape, except for that corner down there in the bottom. So that one could be repaired pretty easily if I wanted to. And I'm not particularly super fond of the metallic blue. You know, it might have been just it might have been better just sticking with the white and the gray, but I kind of like how it blended all together and how we made it Fotina by fading it and making it look aged. So tell me what you guys think. Go ahead and mark and comment, and let me know if I should keep this on the wall or should I put it on my Cherokee. I really like the Cherokee, but reply, respond, like, and subscribe. All right, thank you guys. Thanks again, and we're going to keep these videos coming, and I'm selling the Danger Ranger and in order to get some project money for the short wheelbase J10 that I got coming. And I'm thinking the body's in really good shape, so I think I'm going to do a quick paint and patch the floorboards and then get that thing ready to go. But I'm debating on whether to go gas or diesel on the engine. Also, whether to stay automatic or go with a 5-speed manual. So let me know what you guys think, what you would like to see. I've got a couple diesels sitting on the floor. Neither one of them I've seen run. So I'm leaning more in that direction. All right, Rock Lawrence out.